Have you ever experienced the frustration of giving your absolute best, only to feel like you're slowly becoming invisible? In today's hyper-connected world, it's more common than you might think to feel overlooked or underappreciated, even when surrounded by others. It's like calling out into a vast void, longing for recognition, only to be met with deafening silence. But what if I told you, this doesn't have to define your story? Here's the truth most people miss. Being noticed isn't about being louder, it's about being grounded. Now imagine walking into a room and sensing the entire atmosphere shift, because your presence carries weight. Visualize a space where your voice not only captures attention, but sparks genuine interest in your perspective. Picture a life where your efforts aren't just seen, they're celebrated. Today, we begin a powerful journey into the timeless principles of Stoicism and how they can be applied in today's world. This isn't about flashy tricks or temporary boosts. We're diving into 10 life-changing principles designed to reshape how others see you and how you see yourself. These aren't just steps for gaining respect. They're tools for building a deeply rooted sense of self-worth and authenticity. If you've ever felt like just another face blending into the crowd, then this video might just be your turning point. A guide to breaking free and stepping into a space of true recognition and personal empowerment. Stick around until the end, because together we'll uncover insights that could completely shift not just how others perceive you, but how you view yourself at your core. What if the missing piece to being truly seen isn't changing who you are, but reconnecting with what's already within you? Before we jump in, a quick note for those who are new here. This isn't your average self-help channel. This is a growing community built on resilience, self-awareness, and the timeless power of Stoic philosophy. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button to become part of this journey. And to our loyal viewers, welcome back. Your engagement and energy continue to make this space what it is. Now let's take that next step together and explore how to become someone who is not only seen, but deeply respected. Picture a standard workday in a busy office. You're the reliable one, always on call, always available. Emails, messages, and calls flood in constantly, each asking for your help. While these tasks may seem small on their own, they pile up fast, pushing your own responsibilities to the back burner. You become the support system for everyone else, yet your own priorities begin to slip away. Seneca, one of the most influential Stoic thinkers, once said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Think about that for a moment. Every second you spend is an investment. Are you spending it wisely? Valuing your time doesn't mean shutting yourself off from others. It means having enough self-respect to set clear priorities. It's about realizing that not every message, invitation, or favor deserves an instant yes. Before giving your time away, ask yourself, is this truly worth it? Will this contribute to my growth, or will it drain my energy and pull me away from what truly matters? Here's a perspective shift. What if your greatest form of self-respect is how you spend your time? Take a moment to look at the people around you. Ever notice how those who confidently say no are often the ones held in higher regard? That's because they understand the value of their time. They're not just drifting through life, they're directing it like maestros of their own symphony. And there's no reason you can't do the same. Keep in mind, valuing your time isn't simply about refusing requests. It's a deeper act of recognizing your own significance. Each time you set boundaries, you send a powerful signal to both the world and yourself. I matter. My time has meaning. Now that we've uncovered the importance of honoring our time, let's shift gears and explore how nurturing ourselves can spark a dramatic boost in self-esteem. Number 2, prioritize self-care. As we move forward into the next essential strategy, it's time to explore the importance of taking care of yourself. Think back to a day when you skipped meals just to meet a deadline or cancelled your evening walk to squeeze in one more meeting. By the time your head hit the pillow, chances are you felt completely depleted. But here's the catch. When did tending to your own needs become optional? This pattern, putting everyone and everything ahead of yourself, is more common than you think. Yet it's one of the fastest routes to burnout and decreased effectiveness. Seneca once remarked, "Very little is required to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your mindset." That quote powerfully aligns with our second tactic, understanding that real happiness and wellness aren't found in the outside world. They start within. Looking after yourself first isn't an act of selfishness. It's a sign of wisdom. It means recognizing that your strength and well-being are the foundation for being able to support others effectively. Picture yourself constantly showing up for everyone, offering help, listening, giving your time. While it's admirable, doing so without meeting your own needs eventually leaves you running on empty. And when that happens, both you and those who rely on you suffer the consequences. This is where the insight of Marcus Aurelius truly shines. Ask yourself honestly, when was the last time you did something just for you, something that recharges your spirit and brings a sense of calm? Here's something to consider. If you don't show up for yourself, how can you truly show up for anyone else? Whether it's engaging in a hobby, practicing meditation, or simply resting, prioritizing these personal needs is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It revitalizes your mental and emotional health and, in turn, allows you to offer more presence and care to those around you. Take a moment to reflect. What does self-care really mean in your life? Are you giving yourself enough space to recharge, or are you always running on empty? I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments. What's helped you maintain balance? Your insight might be just what someone else needs to hear, and opening up can be both empowering and healing. Keep in mind, valuing yourself through self-care is a key ingredient to being respected and appreciated by others. With that foundation in place, let's continue forward and explore the next Stoic principle for elevating how you're seen, heard, and valued. Number 3, engage in active listening. In our fast-paced desire to be heard, we often forget the quiet strength that lies in truly listening. Stoic philosophy reminds us of a simple but powerful truth: speak less, listen more. This timeless practice can completely reshape the way we connect with others. Ask yourself this: what if being heard starts with learning how to hear others? Think back to a moment when someone genuinely listened to you, not just nodded while waiting to reply, but really heard what you were saying. Remember how seen, understood, and valued you felt in that moment? That's the power of active listening, something many of us unintentionally neglect. It's more than just staying silent. It's about being present, absorbing what's being said, and creating a meaningful bond through that shared moment. Epictetus wisely said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This quote beautifully reflects the heart of our third strategy, developing stronger, more respectful interactions through intentional listening. True listening means more than hearing words. It means understanding, empathizing, and offering your full attention. When we do this, we give others the gift of feeling acknowledged, respected, and truly valued. This simple shift in how we communicate doesn't just benefit others, it strengthens our character and presence in every room we walk into. Think about how often we're mentally crafting our reply while someone else is still speaking. In doing so, we miss the heart of what they're trying to share. Practicing active listening means being truly present, setting aside our own thoughts to fully understand another person's perspective. Here's a challenge worth accepting. What would happen if, just for one conversation, you listened with no intention to reply, only to understand? In your next dialogue, try this. Speak less, listen more. Focus not just on the words being said, but on the speaker's tone, body language, and emotional cues. Show that you're engaged, nod, ask thoughtful questions, and reflect back what you've heard. This level of attention not only increases your clarity, it strengthens trust and connection. Take a moment now to think about your last meaningful conversation. Were you truly listening, or just waiting for your chance to respond? Consider how that moment could have shifted if you'd embraced the art of deep, mindful listening. Mastering this skill does more than improve communication. It builds respect, empathy, and influence. In today's noisy world, being a great listener is a rare and powerful strength. Let's move ahead to the next Stoic tactic, where we continue uncovering ways to elevate our presence and be genuinely valued. Number 4. Embrace genuineness in the pursuit of respect. In our journey to be more respected and valued, we often overlook a powerful truth. Being true to who we are is one of our greatest strengths. As Epictetus wisely said, if you aspire to be a writer, write. In other words, live in alignment with who you truly are. Authenticity isn't just about self-awareness, it's about consistently honoring your inner truth, no matter the situation. Ask yourself this: what if your greatest advantage in life isn't who you try to be, but who you already are? In a world where many follow trends and mimic others to gain approval, authenticity naturally stands out, and more importantly, it makes you irreplaceable in your relationships, in your career, and in your self-worth. Think about your everyday conversations. How much of what you say or do comes from genuine conviction, and how much is influenced by what you think others want to hear? Embracing your true self means releasing the grip of outside expectations and acting in harmony with your real thoughts and feelings. Living authentically doesn't just make life more fulfilling, it draws others in. People are instinctively drawn to those who are sincere, grounded, and real. It builds trust and cultivates meaningful, lasting relationships. Recall a moment, maybe at a social event, when you felt pressured to adapt your views or interests just to fit in. Now contrast that with a time you spoke from the heart, without worrying about how you'd be perceived. That difference? That's the power of authenticity. How freeing was that moment when you fully embraced who you are? Reflecting on such experiences reveals just how deeply authenticity can influence our lives. Being genuine means revealing your true self, a self that can't be replicated or compared. Here's something powerful to consider. Your real self is your rarest strength. Why hide it? In essence, being yourself isn't just about standing out. It's about standing comfortably and confidently in your own identity. That kind of presence commands respect and invites genuine appreciation from those around you. So as we wrap up this strategy, remember, authenticity isn't about trying to be different. It's about being real. And when you're real, people notice. Stay with me as we move into the next powerful tactic, continuing this journey of self-awareness, presence, and meaningful recognition. Number 5. Embrace the skill of accepting assistance. One often overlooked yet powerful strategy in earning esteem is learning to accept help from others. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, emphasized the strength of mutual support, reminding us that we are designed for collaboration, just like the way our feet, hands, eyelids, and teeth all work together. This comparison highlights that welcoming assistance isn't a sign of weakness. It's a natural, vital part of human connection. What if the path to gaining respect doesn't require doing everything alone, but allowing others to share in your journey? Think of a time when you were overwhelmed, juggling tasks and stress. Now, imagine if someone stepped in to offer their help. How would that have shifted your experience? You'd likely feel supported, appreciated, and more connected to the team. When we open ourselves to assistance, we not only lighten our own load, but also foster a deeper sense of community and gratitude. Accepting help can be challenging, especially for those of us who pride ourselves on self-reliance. Yet, just as you find value in helping others, the people around you appreciate the opportunity to support you. This exchange is reciprocal. It builds trust and strengthens bonds. The next time someone offers to lend a hand, whether for a small task or a larger project, consider saying yes. You're not just easing your own burden, you're giving them the chance to feel valued, while also creating a network of support that enriches both your personal and professional life. By welcoming others' help, we also embrace humility and gratitude, recognizing that no one truly exists in isolation. In a world that thrives on connections, accepting assistance is a key part of a respected and meaningful existence. As we continue this journey of growth, remember that being esteemed isn't just about individual achievements, it's about how we interact and build relationships with others. Now, let's explore the next strategy that will further enhance your path to greater respect and recognition. Number 6. Cultivate serenity and poise. Have you ever found yourself in the middle of a storm where everything feels like it's falling apart? It's in these chaotic moments that the ability to remain calm and composed becomes a powerful asset. This wisdom, rooted in Stoic philosophy, is essential if we aim to earn true respect and esteem. Imagine this: what if the key to gaining respect isn't reacting to every challenge, but how you choose to stay grounded amidst it? Seneca, a master of Stoic thought, wisely said, "The best cure for anger is delay." This advice is essential when we're faced with difficult circumstances. Picture a situation where stress and tension are escalating, maybe a high-stakes meeting or a family dispute. Our first instinct might be to react impulsively, driven by emotion. But what if instead you paused, took a breath, and chose calmness over reaction? Your ability to remain composed not only prevents further conflict, but also earns you the respect and admiration of those around you. Serenity and poise don't mean being indifferent or passive. They represent the conscious decision to control your responses and reactions. This inner discipline showcases your strength and stability, which naturally commands respect. Next time you're faced with a tense situation, remember Seneca's advice. Use the power of pause to preserve your tranquility. How you manage pressure not only influences the outcome of that moment, but builds your reputation as someone who brings clarity and sound judgment into every situation. As we move forward with this strategy, we realize the profound strength in cultivating inner calm. It's not the noise around us that defines who we are, but how we navigate through it. Now let's explore the next step in our journey to becoming more esteemed and respected. Number 7. Exercise discretion. As we continue our journey to gaining greater respect, one crucial principle stands out: discretion. This wisdom is deeply embedded in Stoic philosophy, and it has the power to significantly elevate how we're perceived. What if the key to respect isn't just in what we share, but in knowing when to keep things to ourselves. Epictetus wisely advised, "Speak only when necessary, and in few words, be silent for the most part." This guidance emphasizes the importance of choosing carefully what we disclose, and just as importantly, what we keep private. Picture yourself at a social event or online, feeling the urge to reveal everything about your personal life. In those moments, remember the strength found in restraint. Not everything needs to be shared. There is immense power and respect in choosing to reveal only what truly matters. Exercising discretion isn't about hiding things or being deceptive. It's about respecting the privacy of your own life. In a world where oversharing is so common, deciding to keep certain aspects of yourself private makes you stand out as someone who values personal boundaries and exercises careful thought. Before you share something personal, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, is this for everyone, or is it a cherished part of my inner world that I prefer to keep for myself? This practice not only preserves your inner peace, but it also deepens the respect others have for you. Embracing discretion teaches us the importance of our inner lives and the value of what we choose not to reveal. Now, as we move on, let's explore the next tactic to further solidify our presence and respect. Number 8. Embrace lifelong learning and continual growth. Lifelong learning and personal growth are essential foundations in gaining greater respect and value. What if the key to elevating your esteem lies not in what you know now, but in your commitment to always learn more? Seneca wisely stated, "As long as you live, continue learning how to live." This timeless piece of advice highlights the importance of continuous self-improvement and adapting to the world around us. Think back to a time when you faced a new challenge, something that pushed you beyond your comfort zone. It might have been mastering a new skill at work, taking up a new hobby, or navigating a significant life change. At first, it may have been uncomfortable or uncertain, but as you persisted, those experiences likely led to growth, accomplishment, and newfound confidence. Embracing the mindset of continual learning isn't just about gaining knowledge or skills, it's about evolving as a person. The journey of self-improvement is a lifelong process, and every small step you take moves you toward becoming a more enriched, esteemed individual. Make learning part of your daily routine. Read books, listen to podcasts, attend seminars, or take courses. This dedication to personal development not only sharpens your mind, but also shows others your commitment to evolving. People are naturally drawn to individuals who grow, as they exude inspiration and energy. Your own growth also has a ripple effect. When others see you tackle challenges and evolve, they're motivated to pursue their own growth. By embracing lifelong learning, you're not just expanding your skills, you're enriching your entire life. This journey of continual improvement amplifies your value in the eyes of others and brings meaning and purpose to your existence. Remember, the more you commit to growth, the more doors open to new opportunities you never imagined. Stay tuned as we approach our final strategy, one that could have a profound impact on your value and influence in ways you never thought possible. Number 9. Retain an air of mystery. As we conclude our transformative journey, we dive into one final strategy, the art of maintaining an air of mystery. This concept, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, highlights the power of not revealing everything about yourself all at once. It's about cultivating an aura of intrigue that naturally draws others in, piquing their curiosity and respect. Have you ever encountered someone who didn't immediately lay out every detail of their life? Didn't their quiet confidence spark your curiosity? That's the power of mystery. Retaining an air of mystery isn't about being secretive or deceptive. It's about being intentional with what you share and when. By revealing just enough to engage others, but leaving some aspects of yourself unexplored, you create an invitation for others to discover more. To practice this strategy, be mindful of the details you share about your personal life, your goals, and your achievements. Let your actions speak for you, allowing your presence to naturally draw people in. When you do share, do so with purpose. Let each reveal enhance the intrigue rather than satisfy every question right away. This strategy also respects your own narrative. By retaining some mystery, you maintain control over how your story unfolds and how much you choose to share. It's a powerful way to shape how others perceive you. A hint of mystery elevates how others value and respect you. It ignites interest, sparks deeper engagement, and cultivates admiration. When you choose to reveal parts of your story, embrace the process and watch as it enhances your relationships and the respect others have for you. As we wrap up this journey, remember, these are not just tactics. They are steps toward genuine personal transformation. Each strategy we've discussed contributes to creating a life where you are not just seen, but deeply respected and valued. Thank you for joining us on this path of growth. Your dedication to self-empowerment is inspiring. You're not just watching a video. You're actively transforming into a more valued and respected version of yourself. Now, I want to hear from you, our amazing viewers. Which of these strategies resonated most with you? Which one are you eager to implement in your life? Drop your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. And if you're ready to begin, simply comment, "I am cultivating my value," as a declaration of your commitment to this transformative journey. If this video added value to your life, don't forget to like and share it. Your engagement helps spread these insights to others who may be seeking growth. Sharing knowledge is a powerful way to contribute to the world. By being here, you're not just watching, you're actively participating in building a community focused on growth, understanding, and actionable wisdom. As you begin applying these strategies, notice how the world's perception of you shifts. Every step you take is a step toward a life of greater value and purpose. Thank you again for tuning in. Until next time.